How do we elevate our tabletop trees? We don't let them look like that. Welcome back to the channel for Christmasing. I'm Jeanna Loves Christmas. This is Christmas or University, and this class is one of the most requested classes that I have yet to do. Tabletop trees. Let's talk about them. Tabletop trees are used for a variety of reasons. Space savers, cats, they love Christmas, and maybe you just want a like cute little tree moment somewhere. So these are requested, and I hear you, and I always want to say the same thing. Like, get 3 of them and group them and do, like I see it in my head immediately. This is the basket that my dog's toys are stored in. And this is the basket that I had, and it's the one I'm going to use because I'm a resourceful queen. So I already cut this, and it was super easy, super quick, super easy. The reason I had to cut this is because the base was too wide for my basket. First I went out and searched for another basket, and I was like, I don't have time for this, and neither do you. Use what you have, make it cute. It already matches the house, it matched my house, the dog's toys were in it, it was good. So now, if you wanted to have your tree plugged in, the little cord's in the back. I'm gonna tuck that in there, and instantly, our little cheap tree is pretty cute, right? Do you like it? Is it cuter? Yeah, it looks good.
It's already done.
It's already, ta-da! So the first thing I'm going to do is make a little cozy home in my tree. You're like, for what, Jeanna? Just stay tuned. It's gonna be exciting. And that's what I'm gonna do. And I know that seems wildly awkward, but I always have a plan. I don't actually know how I'm going to decorate this tree for you. I might swivel, I'm gonna drive Kyle crazy. He just came and adjusted me that your tree was crooked. It's gonna be crooked the whole time. I might swivel the whole table around. Otherwise, you're gonna be looking at the back of my head, and I'm not gonna lie, I slept on wet hair last night. It's not a good look right now. This is a candlestick also from my house, and I'm using it because I love it. So that's going right in there. It's sitting between 2 of the little feet that I cut off. What are you doing, Jeanna? Something so good. How cute is this little, it's a glittered cardinal. It's a glittered cardinal. It's the cutest little bird in the whole world. And it's a flameless candle. And you know I'm putting that in the tree. I'm putting in my little mini tree. We're making a statement, instant statement item going right in. It's so cute. That's the end of it. No, I'm just kidding. It's not the end. Is that the cutest thing you've ever seen? Let's just agree that this is going to be the cutest tree ever. Okay, now I'm going to add a little bit of ribbon, and I'm going to acknowledge right now that these branches are going to hold onto my ribbon for dear life. Stick with me though, because the whole tree is going to be so super cute. I just promise. It's a wonderful plaid. That's exactly what it is. I wanted to call this Technicolor plaid, but that is trademarked, and I do not break the law, so I did not call it that. This is the prettiest little plaid. It's a fashion ribbon. That means it's see-through. Light goes right through it. Can you see me smiling through it? Light goes right through it. It's very pretty. It's not back, but it just gives all of this good shimmer. It's super easy to use. It's like self-making bow tie. So this is what's going in this tree. We have a little cheap and cheerful tree, and just kidding. Jeanna, we already know that the candle you put in wasn't cheap. That's okay. It's the only candle I'm ever going to use. I love a Luminara candle. Okay, so I'm gonna go in and I'm going to create a little topper with a single loop. My little It's a Wonderful plaid. I named it. Do you like the names? I actually really love naming everything. I find that to be a fun time. And I'm gonna keep this little moment going down the tree, and I'm going to do a few of these. We're gonna get a few little ribbon kisses going all the way down, because quite honestly, that's all the tree can handle. Cute. Okay, let's cut. Why are you cutting, Jeanna? What are you gonna do with that little piece of ribbon? We'll figure it out. When the tree is this tiny and the branches are so skinny and really good wire. Let's talk about the good things about this tree. This tree's got some really good wire going into it. I'm not even going to use wire when I make these bows. Let's go without. Called Going Commando. Are you a Friends fan? So pretty. Look at all of the shimmer on that. Oh, it's gorgeous. I love it. I'm gonna leave this one right here. And that'll be a fun little reason to find out why in just a few. Okay, let me keep going around the tree. You may say, can a tree this size handle a 4-inch ribbon? The answer is yes, it can. especially this one, since it's more of a fashion ribbon, it's so much lighter in texture and weight. Gonna put a little in the back, just in case. Maybe you have your tree on your kitchen island. Maybe people see a 360. Maybe it's in the front window. You need to decorate the back of the tree. This one's a little long. I'm gonna go down the back a little, and then I'm gonna lace it back up. A little on the top. Single loop. If you are like, what is she talking about? Single loops. I have ribboning videos, singles, doubles, triples. If you are looking how to make a simple bow for Christmasing, that is where you should start. This is the single, and it is the easiest one to make, and it is applicable in all Christmasing. Don't you worry, I will figure out what to do with these so I don't seem wasteful. I have. I already made this tree, so I'm using cut ribbon. We're using the cut rolls. This is what I have. I'm working with our emerald 2.5-inch satin ribbon. The satin, once it's been like pinched by me, it does crimp. I'm telling you that. It is also a fashion ribbon, but once you see that, it does have a crimp to it. Here's what I do. I'm just gonna make my bow in the exact same spot. And that, clearly I made a double. Yeah, that's where I stopped. And that's how you outsmart your ribbon. This one is going to get wire. You need to wire her up. And I think we should come down here, just based on the length. I'm just grabbing right now. Let me find something to connect it to. If the bird falls, I will have lost this game. I am really grasping though, because we are not heavy on branch, but it's okay. I'm gonna fix that problem in a minute, as soon as I'm done with the ribbon. I tried to go on another branch, it didn't work. It has to go on the exact same one in order to connect properly. I know better, but I'm just like working with what I have. Going in with a double, and I'm going right on top. So cute. And look, you can see this is where my pinch was, probably on my original tree. And I'm just gonna do the same thing again. And my ribbon looks brand new. My satin is like really good wired. So that I can go through and shape. You can see it's got a lot of personality going on there. Using the same ribbon I used before, let's do a triple. It looks like what we had before, candy cane shape, pinch, pleat, pucker, pop, all the good stuff. This is the most important part, don't forget it. Hard half twist, coming back up, connecting my fingers. Maybe it was a double. Let's make it a triple because I committed and it's still cute. I'm gonna bring this down here. We're just adding, everything I add is adding more and more pizzazz to this tree. Don't forget, we're working on the cheapest and most cheerful tree I could find. But I feel like we're getting something really elevated. And stick around because it will get better, I promise. I'm gonna go with the single up here. I am using wire on the satin does need it. I call this like the little award bow. Hold on, let me turn it around so you can see it. And that is like when you win a blue ribbon or whatever color I've never really won a ribbon. Actually, I won a bookmark competition when I was very small at the library, and I'm a terrible artist. I know you don't believe that, but trust me, if you saw my sketching, you would not be impressed. And it was a little bookmark, and I drew some grass and a little flower and a sun. It said, "I shine for books," and I did. I won a ribbon. I don't know where it is.
Shine on.
Kyle is not impressed. But that's the one ribbon I won, and I actually am willing to talk about it. Okay, so this is like a little ribbon bow, if you can see that. It is just a sweet little moment, small amount of ribbon, but still gives you the green, still gives you the other color you need to create the dimension in the tree. I think oftentimes when we're using these small trees, I know a lot of Christmas trees make them for charity events, for hospital events, you're making them for donations. And so we do need to maximize the product. And that's exactly what we're doing right now. And we need to pay mine to the back because other people will. I feel good about it. I feel like I need a little more satin. I'm gonna go right off the side over here. Now, this is the problem after all of this ribboning. There's not a lot of branches left on my tree. My tree is sparse, and we're gonna fix that right now. Now I'm gonna go with picks. The picks are gonna change everything. I'm still gonna ornament the tree, and if picks aren't in your budget, just buy a cheaper pick. I'm telling you, you can find pick magic just about anywhere. That part's not going to matter, but you're never gonna get a full designer looking tree with what we started out as. It's not gonna happen. I'm never gonna lie, it's just not. So now I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna load this up very carefully because I'm committed to my bird not falling. And now I'm gonna make this tree look more like a tree. That one has to go down. We don't want it to be too crazy on top. When I first built this tree, I think I committed to using 8, and I think I needed 10. And I'm leaving some of the natural branches out because I'm still going to put ornaments on, so I need a place to put the ornaments. The coolest part about a flameless candle is it's never going to burn any of my decor. Can you imagine all of the decor I use with candles near it and what would happen? This is the reason why I can do it. I love me a Luminara candle. Kyle and I had these in our very first house. We're like almost 2 decades strong. I'm gonna build a little base, like a little bird's nest. Does this even look like the same tree?
No!
He wasn't paying attention to me. He's filming a close-up for you. Like, come on. Come on now. Yes. Let me hit the back. If you don't feel like your pick is going to stay in place, you can use one of those little branches and wrap it around your pick and it'll hold it really well. This almost feels like if you're creating a wreath, if you're a wreath maker, I make wreaths, but I'm not gonna call myself a wreath maker, but I do make wreaths. I'm gonna make you a couple actually, the Jeanna kind. But if you use those wire forms, the tree is almost like a wire form. It's just there for everything else to attach to. I have one left of what I call my favorite pick. And now I'm gonna decorate it. This is my ornament recipe. I have matte red, I have green glitter, and then I have a golden glitter. Now, obviously, the matte makes everything feel more special, but this recipe is just spectacular. I specifically did not choose a shiny red ornament, and now I'm gonna show you why. Hold on, I gotta go get one, I don't have one. This one is damaged, but it's fine. This is not it. And if you can't see that, then let's just watch some more videos of mine together, but this isn't bringing out anything. This doesn't make it look more elevated. This makes it look more expensive. This is why we use matte. And I use shiny ornaments sometimes, just not right now. So I'm gonna bring them in as carefully as possible, and at every chance I can, I'm going to attach to the original branch of the tree. And I know that won't always be possible, but I'm just going to do it carefully. And I'm not going to let my bird fall. I do have a few larger ones for the sides where I have some gaping holes. I love a big ornament, even in a small tree. Let's bring in a little moment down here. Definitely still working in a pattern. Let's bring in a few babies. Doesn't need a lot of ornaments. We already kind of filled the tree up. Where am I gonna put these? Nobody knows, but let's give it a shot. I've got some sequin golds, and I love the sequin gold because the sequin gold pulls out all of the pretty gold in the It's a Wonderful Life plaid. It's really pretty. I'm not allowed to use the word Technicolor, but it is Technicolor. It is beautiful. It's vibrant. I think I'm allowed to say it. Am I allowed to say it? Probably not. I'm packing it in so good back here. This is, I'm gonna flip the whole thing around. You know you're gonna get to see it. You always see me dancing around the tree, but you don't always get to see what's happening. I'm gonna try to shove one down there. Yeah. Jeanna, you didn't secure it. I know, we're gonna take it apart when we're done, so it's fine. But if you were gonna travel with it to the hospital or to where you were donating it, you should attach it. I've got my little baby greens. They're so cute. They definitely need to go in. Just pop them in all over. I like to cluster them a little bit. We made a trio just then, and that felt cute and good. Every ornament is important. These little babies are filling in my little holes. I'm off pattern slightly right now because I'm just trying to make sure everything is kissed with an ornament. And by everything I mean all of the picks I put in the tree. Now I'm just gonna give some of the ribbon a haircut because it's different placement and some of the tails aren't looking like where I might want them. I actually love this. It's not the same thing I did the first time I did it. I did a cute little curly Q. I built it on these vintage trunks. It looks so beautiful, but this is cute. I'm gonna leave it like that. Okay, I have one more element. I have one more element. It's not an ornament. It's a berry. I love these berries. I also found these at Walmart. They did not sponsor this video. The pick company did. No, I'm just kidding. I did. Kyle and I sponsor all your videos. We love you so much. This pick came from Walmart. This berry pick, it was not cheap. I'm telling you that right now. It was not the cheap and cheerful pick, but it was so pretty. I think it's the prettiest, beautiful red. And it's definitely going in the tree because we needed it. I'm gonna put just a couple full size in the tree, just a couple. Now, we talk about this all the time. Once you buy a pick, it belongs to you and you can do anything you want with it. So I ripped up this one. Did you see how I didn't just willy-nilly rip up another one? Because I bought these and I thought they were kind of overpriced for Walmart. But I love them and you are gonna see them in a lot of things I make because I think they're beautiful. But I did pick apart one and make some baby picks. And I'm going to place those now in this part of the tree. And we definitely need them. Not there, that was the wrong place for it. Let me put one over here, put one over here. Totally have to rip up another one because when I filmed it for the short, I did not decorate the entire back. I decorated like 80% of it. So here I go. I just want these little berries kind of kissed throughout the tree. They add a lot. They're big, they're oversized. Like, that's too big of a berry for such a tiny tree. No, it's not. That's the equivalent of adding like an 8-inch to 10-inch ornament on a tree this size over here. You still need it. I know I must be done, but I'm really not. I'm going to use this pick next, just a little bit of extra texture near the bottom to make it feel more like a real tree that a bird would sit in. These picks also smell like a campfire. We have made some stunning content at one of my favorite homes this year, and for some reason, the fireplace just makes everything smell like a campfire, and so everywhere we go, it smells like we're having a campfire, and this is no exception. Come on now. That was so pretty. Added just one more element, one more change in texture. I don't even need very many of these, but I want to throw a few in there. This is truly the finishing touch, the going above and beyond. I'm very carefully shoving it in the tree. I'm gonna do one more right here, coming out of the bottom. Well, that's my tabletop tree. Okay, let's do a 360 so you can see her all around.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. Wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Doesn't really matter how big your tree is. The best thing that comes out of all of Christmasing is the love you put into it. I love Christmasing with you. Thank you for Christmasing with me today.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Who's doing that?
A bird in the tree is worth 2 in the bush.
I have to live with him. I don't know.